Hello everybody, my name is Logan Dayne. Welcome to my piece of the internet. So earlier this month I had the chance to go to a certain festival in Arizona. It was called Amfest 2021 or America Fest, and I did a little vlog on it. There is some controversy around it, but I'm not going to discuss that in this video. This is just a vlog. I'm just going through some of the footage that I got with me and my friends, and of course Jax. I'm just going to explain what we did, why it was fun, what I liked. Now, I am going to make a second video to this. The nature of the whole festival itself is political. The purpose of this video is not to be political, but you can't entirely separate that out. So I'm going to make another video on my other channel that will be just about the more political aspects of the festival. And if you want to get into that, you can get into that. But this one, I'm trying to be like as non-political as possible in this one. Just friends, just fun, and just our little adventure. So before we get started, like and subscribe, comment below what you like about it. And if you want to see anything else like this, let me know. And I will also include a link to the other channel and the other video in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. The trip was in Arizona, so it's like a 5-hour drive from where I am. Jax, of course, was with me. No one questioned why I brought Jax. I just walked in. They're just like, cool, you have a dog. And that was fine. He's sleeping right now. A lot of the footage is he's just taking pictures of Jax. So let's get to it. Yeah, so a lot of footage is this, where I'm just walking Jax. Gorgeous.
Are you seriously taking a picture of it?
I'm making a vlog. Welcome to Amfest 2020 or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the year. So this was the outside of the building. It's just Turning Point is put on by Turning Point, of course. 5 hours. So this is the inside. This is kind of like what the main hall looked like. The outside hall, because there's like an inside where you have vendors. If you've ever been to a convention, you know what I'm talking about. And of course we have Big Gov Sucks and Tpusa, which is like their hashtag. Hello, sir. It's my buddy Graham.
Hello, how are you?
How's your experience so far?
It's been wild.
All right, good.
Absolutely crazy. There's been 12 mass shootings already. I can't believe it.
It's just a lot of footage like that. Just Jax. Yeah, he is. You gonna go up the escalator, Jax? Yeah, so Jax is not a fan of escalators. Not a lot of dogs are. I hear it's not super great. The fur in their paws can get stuck in the tread. So we just took the stairs most of the time.
Leaving me. Oh my gosh!
Hello.
Hi, Jax.
See how we met up with our group?
Hi, buddy.
Jax gets terribly excited.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm all dressed up.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I didn't mean to.
You got him too excited.
Don't mind.
Look what you've done.
I'm sorry. He loves me so much.
You gotta calm down, just a little bit. Yeah, so this is us. We're in line to get our badges right now. You had to have little badges to walk around or even get in anywhere. It was good and long.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I'm surprised you brought him.
Why?
I don't know. I thought he couldn't come.
Nope. Amfest 2020 vlog.
Are you vlogging?
I'm gonna vlog this.
It's 2021.
2021. They stole a year from us.
21.
We're turning back the clock. 2020 didn't happen.
2021, body age 2022.
Hi.
And we are getting our confirmation. We're getting our tickets to get in. It's just been a long line.
Wait, I have to put Jax on the...
Yeah, so check-in. Check-in was a long line. This is like the main stage. So they're singing right now. I'm pretty sure we missed the opening speech. Charlie Kirk, who's like, I guess the leader or the founder, something. But he spoke. I think he was the first speaker, and we just got there a little late. So all we really did day one was see that concert. walk around a little bit, and we met up with the rest of our group and got dinner. Yeah, so day one, I have the itinerary right here. Charlie Kirk spoke, and then Tucker Carlson was there. I didn't actually see Tucker Carlson. Like I said, we didn't see, at least I didn't see, some of the other group might have, any of the first day, technically first day. It's like, it's the day where everyone arrives, kind of like half a day. And then we just saw that concert, and that was pretty much it for day one. I said, met up, got food, it was fun. The first full day was day two. Day two. Yeah, so this is like the vendor hall right here. You had places where you can take pictures.
It's like the basics.
And yeah, this is first speaker, I'm pretty sure it was Donald Trump Jr.
Beyond the financial corruption and all of that, there's I think every one of our countries that is an enemy of ours has one of his laptops. Every one of them has a video of him naked.
So yeah, they're doing all their speeches.
Minor details. I'm sure they'd let it slide.
If you want to watch them, I'm pretty sure all of them are online somewhere. A little USA chant. He was funny. Like, regardless or not if you like him or dislike him.
This morning,
it was
on my way over here,
kind of, you know, very pro-America, but it was also kind of a comedy sketch. It was funny. Sarah Palin was there. Sarah Palin was one of the other big speakers. Actually, kind of ran into her. She had like an entourage around her. So yeah, day two, Donald Trump Jr. opened up. Then we had Sarah Palin. So I have the itinerary. We have Sarah Palin. So that's who's speaking now. And then after Sarah Palin, we had Marjorie Taylor Greene.
They didn't actually produce any bills.
So yeah, we left after this. So I didn't see the end of her speech. Met up with friends, walked the halls. At this point, they had some other talks. Jim Jordan spoke. I didn't see Jim Jordan. He's another congressman. Yeah, there's a lot of cool vendors though. A lot of just like shirts, things like that. We eventually went back to see this lady. So this is Judge Jeannie Pirro. She has her own show and stuff like that. She actually met Jax on the floor, like right here. So as soon as her talk was out, we came out. Like we didn't see the other one. Jimmy John actually spoke, the owner of Jimmy John's, and she was behind the stage to my left in this right here. So like right behind where I'm going to talk right now. We're at day two of the America Fest in Turning Point. Yesterday we got to see Jack Posobiec a little bit and Elad from Barely Informed with Elad. Today we have seen, who have we seen so far? Seen Charlie Kirk this morning.
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin actually just walked by like a second ago. Yeah, she's wearing a bright pink dress.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Don Jr.
I saw Don, that's right, Don Jr. was like one of the first one that spoke this morning. You saw, this is Kiara, you saw the cultural Marxism bundle this morning, right?
Yes, I did, and I got footage on your GoPro for you.
Nice. What did you think about it?
I really appreciated the in-depth conversation about cultural Marxism, and they went into the definitions, how it was created, and the underlying, like, I don't want to like sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like the actual like secret agenda of Marxism and how like it affects our country, our family, our core values, and how it is dangerous to our country.
And Amira, what has been your favorite talk so far?
Well, there's been a few. I like Sarah Palin's talk. We recently just saw Judge Jeannie.
Yes,
Judge right?
She's actually
right behind?
Yeah.
No way. But yeah, she's really inspiring. I'm a criminal justice and psychology major, so I'm very into the whole law and order ordeal, and I follow a lot of patriotic speakers and activists that talk about criminal justice values and just the law in general. So her story is very fascinating, and just the way she kind of was able to succeed for her 32 years in the criminal justice system as a DA. Yeah.
So, let's switch the mic. Forgive the audio. And And you have a hat. You want to
Sir.
Connell? You want to explain to us your hat real quick?
So I got this hat a couple months ago at the Ramona Rodeo, and it was more like a deal, like a buy one get one free. So I got a flag, a "Don't Show Me" flag in all black instead of the yellow background, as well as this hat. And I see Joe Biden because he's not doing a good job at all to the American people as well as to the world. However, I know deep down that it's not really his fault because he's not really running this country. It's someone else. He's just being used as a puppet. So,
all right.
Yeah.
That's a very direct message. So we're gonna walk around a little bit, see what we can see, hopefully run into some more people, and we'll get back to you. So Jax had a great time. Sort of like half the footage that I have is just of Jax. So this is Ryan Donalds, and he is another congressman, newer congressman, super cool guy. We actually got to talk to him for a little bit. Just got talking to him. And if you look behind him, there's actually Elad with Barely Informed Elad. I'm a big fan of Elad, and I actually got to meet him after this, and he was a super cool guy. Kayleigh McEnany was there. She spoke the last day, we'll get to that in a little bit, but she did her show from here like every single day. So a lot of the actual upstart companies were actually on the floor. They were promoting their stuff, and you see a lot of new software companies looking to promote early on some of their new sites and things like that. It was kind of cool. Brick Guns. So we're looking for a specific sweater now. That is the new goal.
Oh, here's your hoodie.
So while we're looking through this, Greg Gutfield spoke. He's a comedian. And like I said, Jimmy John spoke. Burgess Owens is speaking today. Dennis Prager is here today. Matt Gates. And Pete Hegseth. I didn't see most of these. I was out trying to get photos. So we have found the shirt. So this is the shirt we were looking for. There it is. In all its glory. So yeah, this is Sarah Palin. My mic cut. She walked like right by me. This is Jimmy John. I know some of our club got to see him. Actually got pictures with him.
Where did they go?
Yeah, that is there you go. Jimmy John's. So we are closing out day 2. We had to fix a flat on our car. After everyone kind of broke out, we had some breakout rooms, and then we kind of had a little bit of a hiatus, and now we're meeting back together to grab dinner to round out day 2. Look at all these dapper gentlemen and ladies.
Come on, Alec.
So we are dressed up. Lila, do you have anything to say?
Huh?
Do you have anything to say?
Bing bong.
That works.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
I like your cut, G.
I like your cut,
So yeah, Phoenix actually has no laws for riding in the bed of your truck, and so we didn't have.
He's just looking.
We saved some gas. Dog doing the thing.
Jax, don't go back.
Yeah, Jax rode inside. I wasn't risking that. Someone else can bounce out. Jax is staying with me. So, beginning of day 3. Kayleigh McEnany, once again, doing her show every day. She was one of the closing speakers, I believe, so she does her show and then she finishes it. So, day 3, I just ran into Jack Posobiec and John from Warrior Poet Society. Today, James OKeefe is about to speak from Project Veritas, and I don't know, we'll update from there. So we're going to listen to James speak, And I hear there's supposed to be like a special guest speaker today, but we'll see about that. So I'll pause it there real quick. Yeah, so I actually got to meet and take a picture with Jack Posobiec. I think Jack Posobiec spoke more than anyone else there, maybe except I'm going to say, of course, Jack Posobiec spoke there more than anyone else except for Charlie Kirk. And then I immediately ran into John Lavelle, who runs the Warrior Poet Society. He didn't speak till day 4, one of the last days. Once again, super cool guys. The fact that they like just took a moment to take a picture with me, I was kind of grateful. I know they're busy. So back in the kind of hall, that's Lauren Boebert. So that's Lauren Boebert. Boebert? Yes. There's Jax eating confetti. So we are on our way to see Mr. OKeefe, and then onward from that.
Alright, so today is day 3 of Amfest, and right now we're going to James OKeefe American Fest. And you know, we're gonna see him. Candace Owens is tonight. Senator Ted Cruz. I'm excited to see him. It'll be fun. Got my Blue Lives Matter, and we're gonna get it today.
So James O'Keefe's like stage time was more of a performance than anything. It kind of went through like this kind of play, this musical on his career and how he became like a more or less famous journalist. It was not what I was expecting. I'll leave it at that. James O'Keefe himself performed and danced. But yeah, they go through this whole like dance routine.
My message to you. That document on that envelope that I'm going to release is your final piece of evidence. We are no longer in a political fight. This isn't about Democrats or Republicans. This is about taking back our Constitution.
Pause it real quick. So this guy was actually probably my favorite speaker there. His name is Sebastian Gorka. He was the second speaker of the day, but I just really liked his tone. I just want to take a moment to say that I have no idea who he is. I'm gonna be real. Never heard of him before. One of my favorite speakers at the whole festival. Just super cool. Didn't get like super, yelly or anything like that. But he besides having a nice accent, he brought it really well.
Right now, I'm going to go after I take some questions. I'm going to show you an amazing new platform. And then I'm going to go from here to my buddies at Patriot Mobile and say, goodbye, Verizon. Bye.
What is a good hero? Like, what are good stories?
So this is Benny Johnson.
Telling our child. We let her watch Tucker every morning.
I have thoughts on his talk. I won't go over them here.
Y'all ain't ready for this.
I think he shares funny memes.
Your childhood. He would love Apple. He would love Google. He would love the
Yeah,
CDC.
so a lot of his talk was just kind of about
He
Disney movies.
Be a single loser.
He just had a kid. It kind of makes sense.
Day and night in the jungle.
So yeah, so Jack Posobiec and James Lindsay, who I also got to meet and talk to, was there. There's a lot again. How's it going, man? So while I was out, Jesse Waters spoke. I didn't actually see the Jesse Waters talk. I heard there was some controversy about that as well. And who's speaking right now, if you can hear it in the background, maybe slightly, is actually Lauren Boebert.
Over $80 billion and United States military weaponry left behind. And worse than that, Americans left behind. A so-called commander-in-chief that takes orders from terrorists. This is why I have filed articles of impeachment for Joe Biden.
So yeah, she apparently filed articles of impeachment. I don't know. I don't think I was going to go anywhere personally. Got a standing ovation for it, I guess. She was actually a decent speaker. So here's our special guest, actually. This is Mr. Rittenhouse himself, the survivor. So this is one of the other panels. Jack Posobiec also spoke on this one. They kind of went through Kyle Rittenhouse's story. So I know a lot of people were mad at this, but he was kind of dragged through the media, and him having like a microphone to actually kind of clear that up so people understand that the public was generally just lied to. I think that's kind of helpful, but I don't know, even on more conservative circles, they were saying that he should just like disappear, and you know, that's like all his business and stuff. But it was interesting. So yeah, so we have Jack Posobiec, Charlie Kirk was here, Elijah Schaefer, and then Drew Hernandez, I believe. So here is Kyle himself entering. Believe what you want about him. He did seem a little bit nervous there, not gonna lie. I think he spoke probably the least while everyone was on stage.
Understand this. I
He was still cool.
I said, sweetheart, I'll be home.
This is Jack Posobiec. I actually like Jack.
Right, always a good move. And then stopped off flowers and chocolate, right? And I held them up in front of me like a human shield. A human shield on my way home. I'm still saying I lived to tell the tale. I lived to tell the tale.
Alright, so this was the final speaker that we had. Candace Owens, actually. So, Ted Cruz is on. I'm going to talk about Candace Owens real quick. Candace Owens couldn't make it, apparently. Her kid was sick. And so, all we got was like a video recording of it. Ted Cruz was there. Ted Cruz is a good speaker. I don't think you get to be a politician without being a good speaker. To some extent, at least.
Police officers, keep us safe.
Yeah, that was his thought. So we actually left early from Ted Cruz's talk. A lot of my group has already seen him, and they kind of said it was the same talk. He gives the same talk in a lot of the places.
Boys and girls.
So we just left after this. Back on the floor, take some pictures with some more people. It was actually at this point. It's actually at this point that I met Shoe on Head. She was great. I probably scared her when I asked her to stop and take a photo with me. Shoe on Head, if you're listening, I'm sorry. But I was very happy to actually meet her. So what are we up to?
We're gonna get a picture with Drew Hernandez.
Drew Hernandez, yeah. All right.
Cool. Hey, that's him.
In case you were wondering, Drew Hernandez is actually one of the guys that got footage from the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. He was at Kenosha. So he was, I think he was one of the witnesses in the whole trial. So, day 4. Kaylee's still doing her thing. She's actually one of the closing speakers today. On this day. Not today, obviously.
Against technology. And then, you know, this year was
Charlie
a wonderful
Kirk,
year. I
once
got
again,
married in May.
Charlie Kirk spoke more than anyone. I don't know how he has so much to say. He has a lot to say.
Married early.
So Kayla McEnany,
the first briefing
super cool. I liked her talk. Right, regardless of not if you like her, she is very smart.
Give us some color about what it was like for Joe Biden going into the Oval Office.
She does
He's been
work
waiting
hard.
for this for so long. What was his reaction? Wow, I would have loved that question. Never got it.
So this is us leaving. Pretty chill once again. There were other concerts other nights that I just didn't go to because I'm not the biggest fan of country, and I was just like, you know what? We're going to play games instead. So we actually got together and we played some card games and we played Jackbox. And of course, afterward, just because we're in Arizona, we got to shoot a little bit. We do a little bit of a safe shooting at a range, of course. So yeah, that's our time at America Fest. Like I said, I know there was some other things said about it, but it was a really good time. I had fun. My group had fun, and we all got back safely just in time for the holidays. So if that's something that you're interested in at least seeing, I do recommend it. It was really cheap for students comparatively to a lot of the stuff. I think it was $30 to get in, and for the students they were charging like $30 or $40 for like the 4-day stay. I would recommend it, and like I said, it was fun. Thank you for joining me on my little retrospective vlog from a little adventure for me and Jax. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic New Year, and I shall see you in the new year indeed. Take care, and God bless you.